welcome to my channel. My name is Dina. On this episode, I'm going to be giving you my esthetician tips on how to transition your skincare from summer to fall. So I'll meet you right back here in a sec. So I hope you guys had an amazing summer. I feel like this summer didn't go by too fast or too slow. It was the perfect amount of time just to kind of relax and unwind. So now that fall has officially started, it's time to update our skincare routine. So let's start off with cleansers. So whenever you want to cleanse your face, usually we always do a cleanser that's like kind of a little bit harsh. So transitioning into fall, you want to incorporate a cleanser that's a little bit more hydrating. So look for a cleanser that's maybe a little bit more gel-based, a little bit more cream-based. Try to stay away from any cleanser that has a lot of harsh sulfates, just so that way we don't overly dry our skin and overly strip our skin. So transition to a hydrating cleanser. So once you've transitioned to a hydrating cleanser, now we're going to move on to cleaning your skin. So whenever you're done washing your face, you do want to make sure that your skin is thoroughly clean. So instead of just washing your face manually, try to incorporate maybe a device to help really deep clean the skin. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite devices. There is a lot of dupes for this. You don't necessarily have to buy a Clarisonic. They can be a little bit pricey. I know they're like over $100. So I definitely recommend finding some great dupes. I will definitely do my research and link for you down below my esthetician tips on devices to use to thoroughly clean your skin. Now, whenever you do wash your hands manually, it does remove some obviously dirt, oil, and makeup, but whenever you use a device, it does clean your skin 10 times deeper than you would with your hand. So I highly recommend a cleaning device. What's really cool about the Clarisonic though, it does have interchangeable heads, which is amazing. So I'm going to show you something that's kind of cool. So you can take off the head and place it in the dishwasher, so it is very, very hygienic. And another thing that's really cool too, you can pop out the head like this, so you just press from the center and then push it outward, and then once you're done, you can place this guy right on your Clarisonic, and then you can use this for, you know, more concentrated areas if you really want a deep clean, so on your chin, on your T-zone. So this is really great, and then once you're done, you can just pop it right back in the Clarisonic, and then you'll have your big head for the rest of your face. So this is really cool if you do have a Clarisonic. And another really fun tip, you can put this in the dishwasher and it does not ruin your bristles and make them look all crazy once it's done. Great. So now let's talk about toners. So whenever you want to do a toner, usually a lot of people will do a treatment toner, so a toner that has salicylic acid to dry out any imperfections or any blemishes. But now transitioning into fall, try to do a toner or find a toner that is a little bit more hydrating. So something that has cucumber extract, chamomile, that will really help kind of keep the skin balanced and hydrated. So now let's talk about exfoliants. So I'm going to show you my favorite exfoliant. So now let's talk about exfoliants. The same thing kind of goes when exfoliating your skin. You don't want to do anything too harsh, just so that way it doesn't overly strip your skin. So I recommend buffing grains from Bobbi Brown. I think this is really amazing because you can control how much product you actually have on your skin. So what's really cool about this, you have all your natural buffing grains. So it has walnut grains. So it's all natural to scrub off the first layer, which is the dead skin on your skin. And what's really cool about exfoliating, once you take off that dead layer, all your products will then penetrate deeper and work better. So it's very, very important that you do exfoliate. But transitioning into fall, you kind of want to reduce down the time that you exfoliate. So instead of exfoliating 3 times a week, reduce it down to 1 day a week, just so that way your skin isn't overly sensitive, tender to the touch, because transitioning into a new season, your skin kind of goes a little bit crazy. So you do want to be a little bit more calm and a little bit more gentle when coming to your approach with skincare. So what's really cool about this one, you can control how much product. So you just take a little bit onto your hand, just like this, and then you add your favorite cleanser, and then you mix in your cleanser, and then you can exfoliate your skin. So this is really amazing, just so that way you can have a lot of control. And another thing too, there are some really great hydrating exfoliants out there. So you'll see exfoliants that have brown sugar. So look for something that's a little bit more hydrating, nothing that's too abrasive on the skin. So now that we're done exfoliating our skin, now we're going to talk about serums. Now, being an esthetician, I absolutely love serums, and I highly recommend that everyone of all ages has a serum to specifically target anything thing. And also too, serums give you the deepest penetration, so it does give you long-term results and immediate results. So it's very, very important that you do incorporate a serum into your skincare regimen, whether it's simply just for hydration or if you want to treat any specific areas on your skin. Now, when transitioning your skincare from summer to fall, you do want to make sure that you incorporate a treatment serum. Now, a lot of people will have a hydrating serum, so once they're done, doing their toner, they do like a little bit of a hydrating serum and then throw on their moisturizer. But now it's time to really incorporate something that's a little bit more of a treatment. So look for something that has vitamin C to lighten and brighten any dark spots or any discoloration. Look for some hyaluronic acid if you have, deep fine lines, if you want them to be instantly plumped up. So when it comes to a serum, don't only look for one that is hydrating, but incorporate a treatment serum as well. Great. So now that we're done talking about serums, I'm going to show you some of my favorite eye creams transitioning into fall. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to talk about eye creams. It's very, very important that you do not skip the eye area. The eye area is the #1 area on your whole entire body that shows the first signs of aging, because the skin around our eye is very thin and very delicate. So think about your skin on your body like construction paper, and then think about the skin around your eye and underneath your eye like tissue paper. So it's very, very thin and very, very delicate. So you do overall want to take extra precaution and extra care of the skin around your eyes. So transitioning into fall, you want to ditch the lightweight, really, really lightweight eye creams and moisturizers. Now it's time to incorporate an eye cream that's a little bit heavier, a little bit richer. So maybe a avocado-based eye cream, a vitamin E-based eye cream, so that way you get the deepest hydration for around the eye area. So one of my favorite eye creams is Kylie Skin. She has an amazing eye cream. I've tried so many different eye creams and sampled myself and purchased so many different eye creams working in the cosmetic department for over 8 years. And honestly, I love her eye cream. It's paraben free, it's vegan, it's organic, and it comes with super, super hydrating ingredients, and the price is great. It's very, very reasonable. I believe I purchased it for about $20. I'll go ahead and link the accurate price for you down below. But what's really cool about her eye cream, not only is it really, really hydrating, but it does come with this really great device. So once you're done applying the eye cream with your finger, then you can go in and really massage the under eye cream and make sure that it does penetrate to the deepest layer of your skin. If you do just rely on tapping, it's just going to go on the surface of your skin. But if you actually use something, it's a little bit stiffer and it will push that product in deeper, therefore delivering to you the best result. Now, if you don't have an eye cream that has a applicator on it, a lot of brands or even just like beauty stores have like a little device that you can use. So go ahead and apply your eye cream and then take a device and then use that underneath your eye just to really make sure you reduce puffiness, dark circles, and fine lines. And then you can also take this in between your eyebrows to prevent frown lines, and then over your eyebrows to lift and arch the brow as well. Great. Now, another item that I really love if you're into devices is the Clarisonic Opal. This is my #1 favorite thing. I really, really love this. It really does push the product in deeper and you notice results instantly. So I know the Clarisonic can be a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth the price. Now, I don't believe in just spending money on all these random products just to have them. I personally will really invest in something if I believe in it, if I've tried it out on my customers and I've seen the results. So I'm not just going to show you something just to show you something. As you guys know already, I do believe that there are great alternatives out there, and I do not believe in spending a fortune. Usually I buy everything off Amazon because Amazon literally has everything that's super affordable and just super amazing. So moving back to the Clarisonic, I do highly recommend this. It is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to show you how it works. So it comes in a little device like this, so you do have to charge it overnight, but it does hold a charge, which is great. And I personally have had this for over 5 years. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had it die on me. I haven't had, issues with it charging and, having to call the manufacturer. So if you're looking for something that is going to last you a long time, I highly recommend the Clarisonic Opal. So what's really cool about this, you can either place your eye cream underneath your eye and then turn it on and then go ahead and massage the under eye cream, or you can apply the eye cream on the actual product. This is how I like to use my Clarisonic Opal, so I'm going to show you how I like to use it. So I'll take my under eye cream and then I'll place it right over here. So right in the center And I'll show you how the applicator has like a little bit of a divot, so it really does hold the product. Now, I'm going to turn on the product so you can see and hear how it kind of starts to vibrate. So once you place this right up underneath your eye, it's pushing in the product deeper. It's promoting lymphatic drainage, so if you have any puffiness or anything, water retention underneath your eye, this will help disperse and reduce any puffiness underneath the eye area. So I highly recommend the Clarisonic Opal. Like I said, yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but it's worth the investment. I've had it for over 5 years and it hasn't died on me, and I haven't had an issue. And also too, if you do have an issue, it does have a manufacturer warranty for, I believe, about 1 year to 2 years. So you do have a little bit of a cushion just in case you are a little bit hesitant in purchasing it. If you do want to purchase anything that is a little bit pricey or a little bit expensive, go to a department store like Nordstrom, Bloomingdale, Saks Fifth Avenue, something that has a good return policy. I would hate for you guys to purchase something, not be fully in love with it, even though I know you guys will really, really love this. But when dealing with anything that has to do with devices, purchase it from a department store that has a great return policy, because like I said, I would hate for you guys to buy something and not be able to return it. So do your research. Ask what's your guys' return policy before you guys make a big purchase. That's just my professional recommendation for you, just so that way you guys are never disappointed. Okay, so now that we are done talking about our under eyes, now let's talk about facial moisturizers for the day and the night. So I'll be right back. So kind of the same thing goes with our moisturizer. So I'm going to speak to you guys about daytime moisturizers and nighttime moisturizers. So now it's time to, like I said, ditch the lightweight moisturizers. So all the water-based moisturizers, the ones that are gel-based, super, super lightweight. So now it's time to incorporate a cream to our moisturizer. So something a little bit heavier, a little bit richer. If your skin is on the oily to very oily side, still use your gel-based or water-based moisturizer in the daytime, but in the evening, be sure to incorporate something that does have either shea butter or a little bit of vitamin E or a hydrating oil, just so that way you give your skin that extra boost of hydration. So it's time to whip out the heavier creams. I know some people don't really like the feeling of heavier creams, but it's super, super beneficial to your skin. And honestly, when you do wear a heavier cream in the evening and then sleep with it overnight, when you wake up in the morning, your skin is more luminous, it's more supple, and it's a lot plumper, and you can even feel that your skin is plumper to the touch. So I highly recommend that you incorporate a heavier moisturizer. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite moisturizers just as a reference what to look for in texture when you're shopping for a moisturizer. So if you take a look right over here, you can see that it's a little bit thicker in texture, but I want to show you exactly what I mean. Never stick your finger in the jar, always use a spatula. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So if I was just to put this moisturizer on, you could see how it's like super white. It doesn't really go on sheer. It's like you could really see the moisturizer. So this moisturizer definitely is on the thicker side, which is good. So whenever shopping for a moisturizer, you don't want it to disappear into the skin completely. You want to look for a moisturizer that you physically have to warm up and then press onto your skin, so that way you know it's exactly the right consistency that you're looking for. Okay, so now that I explained to you what to exactly look for in a daytime and nighttime moisturizer, I'm going to show you a device that I purchased for only $1.50 that keeps all of your favorite products locked and in place, just so that way you do get immediate and long-term results. Now, a specific brand does sell this at all department stores for $30, and like I said, I purchased it for only $1.50. So don't go out there and be fooled, you guys. You can purchase this for $1.50. So I did buy it from a store called Daiso. I will go ahead and link that for you down below if it is available. I don't know if they do have a online business. If they do not have an online business, I will find it on Amazon for you, just so that way you guys do get the best price out there. I will not let you guys spend a fortune if there is a great dupe. So I'm going to go ahead and show this to you. It does look a little bit crazy because it is a silicone mask, but this really does keep your moisturizer in place and locked in all day long or all night long. So you can sleep in this if you want to. If you feel claustrophobic, you don't have to. I personally don't like to sleep in it just because I kind of get like a little bit claustrophobic, so I kind of don't really like to do that. But I will do my skincare regimen, and then I will leave this for about 5 to 10 minutes watching my favorite TV show, etc. So do be sure to leave it for approximately about 5 to 10 minutes at least. So You apply your favorite skincare all over your face, and then you're going to put this on your face, and then it has a strap that goes around the ear, and then it also has a strap that goes around the jawline. So once you apply it on your face, it really does tighten the skin, and then also too, it does prevent your products from evaporating and oxidizing, just so that way you do get the best results on your skin. And also too, it does push the moisturizer and serum in deeper. So once you have your serum on your skin, and then you put your moisturizer on your skin, and then once you layer it with that silicone mask, it really does push everything in to the deepest layer of your skin, therefore giving you the best results. So now that we're done talking about all the skincare and you guys are all set and ready for fall, we cannot forget about our lips, because our lips are a part of our skin. They are prone to everything, just like everything on our skin. So you do want to be sure to protect your lips. Now, another thing before I do talk about the lips, this is actually more important than the lips, it is sunscreen. Even though we are transitioning into fall and we're not going to be, maybe out in the sun as much as we used to, you never want to forget your sunscreen. Always wear sunscreen every single day. Make sure it's at least SPF 30. Try to find one that is water resistant, and just be sure to really wear your sunscreen, just so that way it does prevent you from getting any type of skin cancer. So don't ditch the sunscreen. Still wear your sunscreen every single day if you are going to be out in the sun. And if you are going to be out in the sun longer than 2 hours, be sure to keep that sunscreen with you, because sunscreen does automatically deactivate, and you do want to be sure to reapply, just so that way you get the protection. So now going back to the lips, you don't want to forget about the lips. So look for a lip product that is a little bit hydrating. So I'm going to show you my favorite lip product. It does come from e.l.f. So it's a double-ended lip product, which is really cool. So it has a hydrating, almost chapstick lip plumper on one end, and then on the other end, it has this nude, almost foundation. So if you want to put lipstick on, it's kind of like a base for your lipstick, and also too, it does prevent your lipstick from feathering. So this is really cool, really inexpensive, and I really love how it's super hydrating. And not only is it super hydrating, but it also has a little bit of cinnamon that you can smell and you can taste, that does give you a little bit of a plumping effect, which is really, really cool. Alright you guys, I hope this video was informative for you. If you guys have any questions about your personal skincare regimen, feel free to comment me down below. But until next time, I will see you guys on another episode where we're going to be talking about so many fun, different things. And also, we're going to be starting a new series soon, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, I hope you guys have a beautiful day wherever you are. And I sincerely thank you so much for being here. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.